2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the playoff intensity can be felt as the starting lineups conclude. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back momentarily with the NBA playoffs. The championship could be claimed right here. Folks, it is electric in the arena for this Game 6 of the NBA Finals. So glad you could join us for it. And tonight, it'll be the Memphis Grizzlies going up against the Boston Celtics. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Well, Kevin, the Grizzlies now have a swagger about them, and they don't mind doing a little jawing. If they ruffle some feathers along the way, Jaren Jackson Jr. said, "It's nothing new to us. We don't care. If they get mad, great. If they don't, that's fine too. We're going to have fun regardless. We're going to keep talking. Guys, they're going to keep playing as well."
You're right. They play well. David, thanks. Taking a look at Boston. Greg, they're feeling good, playing like a champion, and don't want to let this get down to a Game 7.
And I like that mentality. Sure, you'd like your fans to be there when you win the title, but what's more important is getting the job done. You can have a parade later if you close the deal.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Onto the front court along with Tatum. Holiday out there with Derek White. And it's Porzingis in at the 5. And for Memphis, in at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Williams is out there with Jaren Jackson. It'll be the Celtics off the tip. Porzingis inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And a little contact won't go a long way against Porzingis. What a display of physicality.
Holiday against Morant. To the inside. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here's Brown. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Getting the hoop and the horn. That's tremendous body control from Brown.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Free throw good from Brown. Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. It's a three-point game. And they double up Morant. There's Jackson with the 3. And Tatum pulls it down.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Jacks up a 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. They're looking to bounce back after the bitter loss on Saturday.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Yeah, if you allow a team to shoot such a high percentage in their own building, you're going to have a big hill to climb.
And just wanting it more there. You got to like seeing Porzingis beat everyone to the spot in the open floor.
Morant looking around. Wide open. That shot is off. And it's Boston the other way. White against Spain. It's good.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Morant with a wide open look. And nothing is falling for him right now. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. And here's Tatum for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
So both teams making some changes here. And there's the foul. It's on Peyton Pritchard. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
51 seconds left in the first. Here's Morant. Here's Bagley.
And the offense early on limited to just jump shots.
And finished off by Bagley.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
Pulls up. That shot misses. And Memphis the other way now. There's 21 seconds left here in the first quarter. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Here's Pritchard. Here's White. Plays it up off the glass. White's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And so it's Boston in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active.
On your feet, fans, here they go.
And we're back. Good to have you with us for 2K Sports coverage of Game 6. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics. And so here's Memphis, trailing here by 8. In at the guard spot, Morant and Bane. Jackson is out there with Williams. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. And a wide open look for Bane. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 4 assists now tonight. Holiday finds Porzingis. Brown outside. No good from outside. And so it's Memphis with it. 6-point game. The pass to Morant. Outside, Bane. Out to Morant. The 3. Porzingis with the rebound.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
And here's Brown outside. Drills it from outside. Brown's got 6 points.
Don't lose track of Brown. Dangerous all over the floor, but particularly that corner 3.
Here's Bane. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Horford. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one goes. And the Celtics making a change here. Hauser's checked in.
The line for 2.
And Bane drops them both.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
In the corner, Tatum with it for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the half. Up top, Morant. He's covered by Brown.
Yeah, that one put him over the limit, and it's so early that if they're not careful, this could turn into a parade at the free throw line.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And we talk a lot about Morant's athleticism and skill, but what stands out for me is his effort and intensity that he plays with.
And Memphis making a change here. Clark's checked in.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Down low, guarded by Bane. It's good. Brown's got 5 points in the quarter. Ball's knocked loose. Now here's Morant for 3. It's hauled in by Brown.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And here in the second quarter, he's starting to work himself to the free throw line. That's a good move.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Bagley, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Jackson comes in for Williams. And it's Kennard in for Bane. So Boston going with almost an entire new group. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Porzingis. Torrey Craig comes in for Tatum. Derek White's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Pritchard in for Drew Holiday. And they double up Morant. Kennard, the pass to Jackson. And it's off from three-point range. Celtics leading by 9. Out to the right wing. Here's Pritchard, guarded by Jackson. Pritchard gets the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
To the middle. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
There's 18 seconds left here in the second. Jackson against Craig. Here's White. Again, the miss by the Celtics. From deep. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Boston holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Back right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. Welcome to our postseason halftime show. Ernie Johnson along with the Diesel and the Jet. Looking at the Celtics, they have a solid lead and have shown a lot of poise here, trying to avoid this series going to 7 games. They clearly have their eye on taking the championship right here in Game 6. Taking a look at the Celtics, Jack, what do you think?
Well, they've shown a lot of discipline at the offensive end. It's not about getting quick shots, it's about getting good shots. And if you want to know how that approach is working, just check out their field goal percentage.
How about you, Kenny? What'd you think about Memphis?
Whatever they're trying to do on offense, it ain't working. If they have any chance of coming back in this one, they're going to have to be more methodical in their approach. Talent without discipline will never result in sustained success.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
Your Grizzlies Youth Dance Team.
And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. You look at Jaylen Brown, what a contribution.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
His performance shows no sign of any nerves. Great job controlling your emotions.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. On the floor for Boston. Down in the front court along with Tatum. White is out there with Holiday. And it's Porzingis and at the center filling out the middle.
What a confident shot by Morant. Gets the hot pass and puts it right out.
Here's Holiday. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Holiday's got his first 2 points of the night.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
They get it back. Bane, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on White.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far, and he makes the first.
At the line for 2.
And Bane drops them both. And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for Boston. They've led by as many as 11 points. Hits it from three-point range.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here's Tatum. And again, it's Boston converting.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
Morant against White. Morant kicks to Bane. To the paint, Williams. And the rejection by Tatum.
The all-star Tatum engaged on defense. That's a scary sight for opponents.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Williams can't get it to go. Celtics leading by 11. Brown outside. The 3. It doesn't go for him. And it's Memphis the other way. Down low. And he jams it with authority.
If anybody has questions why John Morant went 2nd overall in 2019, it's his ability to move the ball and create hoops for not only himself, but others.
Here's Porzingis, and it's blocked. And here's Morant. 7 points in the game. Outside, Bane. Outside, Williams. Jackson against Tatum. 5 to shoot. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Boston making some changes. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Porzingis. Horford comes in for Tatum. And it's Pritchard in for Drew Holiday. Here's Cornett. The Grizzlies pull it in. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Here's White. The shot's good. Brown making the play. White's got 9.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
And so it's the Boston Celtics ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their shooting has been the big
34. Let's turn up the noise.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Celtics leading by 9. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Bagley is out there with Clark, and it's Williams at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Boston?
Shooting 1.
Free throw good from Brown.
Every team in this league wants a Jaylen Brown, a tremendous two-way wing, and boy, Brown can put up giant offensive numbers.
Nobody near Williams. And they'll get another chance. Bane inside the three-point line. Here's Jackson. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. From past the arc. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Here's Jackson. Rebounded by the Celtics. Now White. Rob. And here we go. Morant heading to the hoop. Finish off the break.
Welcoming any physicality on his way out. Morant enjoys that type of challenge.
And the turnover again by Boston. So it's both teams making substitutions here. The Grizzlies trail by 13. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played. Morant right side. softly drops in the floater. Morant's got 4 points in the quarter.
Ooh, little sweet touch on the floater. Morant has so many shots to choose from in his bag.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Morant against Tatum. They get it back. Morant with the bucket.
And this is who Ja Morant is. He just doesn't quit really getting after it on the glass.
Holiday surveying the floor. And a miss there on the triple. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. All sorts of time. Offensive rebound. Celtics leading by 12.
And wow, that's the end of an epic journey taken by both these teams in unbelievable fashion. Get the NBA title rings ready, folks, for the Celtics.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
They got the job done in a big way here in Game 6, and I think they're starting to carve their names into the Larry O'Brien Trophy.
Yeah, they should. I mean, they've got this title wrapped up. So impressive what they were able to do here tonight. The last thing they wanted was to have this series go all the way to 7 games. They had the opportunity to clinch the championship right here, right now, and they did not let it slip away.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jaylen Brown.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
Consistency from deep is going to be the biggest determining factor in Morant's ceiling. If he gets that, I think we're going to see some MVPs in his future.
And the Boston Celtics have done it. They are now the NBA champions.
Thank you for joining us for tonight's game. Please.
Oh, they did it, and it is time to celebrate. You can see the relief, the exhilaration that comes from winning it all. It is over. You have accomplished your goal.
You have to hand it to the entire organization. They work together to get right here.
And guys, what a reward for the fan base. I mean, I know one thing. They're going to enjoy this memory for a long, long time.
And we have enjoyed our time with you folks all season long. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long. Have a wonderful summer.